Hi there, this is Sue Simmons of Equinox Family Consulting. And tonight, surprise, surprise, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about happiness. And as you may know, I today did my day 5 or 6 day of my 31 day Start 2019 Happier Challenge. And why am I putting so much emphasis on happiness, you may wonder? Well, to me, happiness can be elusive, and it was for me and still is at times. But I am a firm believer that there's a very, very good reason why we should strive to be happy. Not that we should negate our honest to goodness feelings, but why we should try to genuinely find happiness as and when we can. So that's what I'd like to talk to you about tonight. And I consider happiness somewhat of a serious subject, if truth be told, because we can see happiness as something that exists, out there, out in the world, when things get better, when this happens, when that happens, once X or when Y. But in truth, happiness is a state of being. And it's one that eluded me for much of my life. And we all have our stories. But, I will say that I have had, my share, of shit in my life, and it's still ongoing, right? Life is never going to be perfect. I shared a post on Facebook from someone, I forget who I found it through, but it was a little girl, and she was, playing in the rain and just being absolutely joyful. And the message was, why wait? Why wait to be happy? Your life is never going to be smooth all of a sudden. What are we waiting for? Really, what are we waiting for? And the response was amazing. People loved it and everybody shared it. And so why am I so hung up about this? What is it about this that has got me on such a bender? And it's about our kids. And particularly about our kids with autism. And this is a very serious topic, as I know you're aware, but maybe you haven't made the connection between your happiness and your child's. And hi, whoever's there, we think of our autistic children as being, damaged, wrong, bad. They have to be fixed. They have to have therapy. They don't. Not saying they don't need therapy, but who do they need most? They need you. Your child needs you more than any therapist, more than any doctor. Your child will be in your life as long as you walk this earth. And if you are in misery, Karen, hey, sister, if you are walking around this earth in misery, worried, fearful, scared, feeling shame you didn't do this or that, then you are missing an opportunity to help your child. Because more than your child needs therapy, your child needs your love. And in order for you to give your love to your child, you really need to be happy. And so that means giving up what could be for what you have in the moment. And that means letting go of fear, and just being grateful for the fact that you are with your child. And I'm truly not trying to sound preachy here. And if you are very unhappy, I invite you to open your heart to what is possible for you, and to know that your life circumstances don't it's not who you are. It's where you are, but it's not who you are. And there are people all around the world that have nothing who are still able to feel happiness. And you know, I've been in a difficult place of late, and I have created this 31-day Start 2019 Happier Challenge as much for you as for me. So I'm on this journey with you, and I'm not professing to be fixed or done or anything like that. So, you know, I will be happy when is not reality, because when there will be something else. There will be something else that's in the way of you being happy. If $1 million fell in your lap tomorrow, there could be something else. It would not necessarily mean that you are happy. Happiness is a choice, and it's not an easy one much of the time, as I have learned throughout my many, many years on this planet. And, you know, people think I'll be happy once I'm successful, but I've done a lot of reading on the subject of happiness, and actually happiness will help you become more successful, because the mindset of happiness sets you up for success, because you're in a mental state where you can view things through a more positive, open-minded, and grounded lens, and therefore respond in a way that is more positive than if you were not coming from that place of happiness. So, you know, we can always try to find things to be happy for and about. And so I invite you to think about that a little bit. And again, I don't want to preach, but I will say that I am very passionate about children on the autism spectrum and their parents. And if you are one of those moms out there who is really stuck and really worried and really feeling bad about not doing enough, because you feel like you need to do more therapy and more lessons and more this and more that, I'm going to tell you something. The best thing you can do for your child is to let go of that and be with your child and love your child. And that is what your child needs more than any therapy or any doctor's appointment or anything else. Therapists are all well-meaning, and the thing is, you know, they see your child once a week for an hour kind of thing. A therapist, you know, like a speech pathologist or OT or something of that nature. You are with your child more than anyone else, and you have the ability to help your child through showing up in a way that can demonstrate love. And the only thing that your child needs more of is your love and your happiness, and that will give your child more than any other professional could. So if you are interested in downloading our e-guide to understanding autism and difficult behavior, you can, after the fact, just type in guide. If you would like to join our ASD Moms group, Lemons to Lemonade ASD Moms group, you can just type in Lemons or look on Facebook under Lemons to Lemonade ASD Moms group. Thank you so much. This is a blessing to be able to talk to you about a subject that I'm very, very passionate about. And it all comes down to our kids and what we can give them through our own love and happiness. So this is Sue Simmons signing off here. Thank you so much, and bye for now.